I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Look, pal. I've told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you're fired. Yeah, but I knew it would be like this. I knew it was set. Well, now I've seen what the real Chief Gant was hiding in his office. I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listen to me. I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the Chief again. Later, pal. After I had heard from Emma, she said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for rest of the day. So now let's talk to Lana. I see, so the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. So there's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in the court. I'm committed to doing everything I can do to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right from the beginning. I said I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know it's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term you used, I believe. Now it's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. So, let's ask her about keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there's no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person? Protecting? No, I think you're afraid of us, more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Miss Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? One I'm supposedly so frightened of? What's this person's name? Well, it's obviously Gant. Well, Miss Skye? Mr. Wright, you're addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Not to forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. But could you tell me a bit more about what you think you know? So let's ask her about Damon Gant. Her partners were told 2 years ago. I respect him as a detective, assuming he is respectable. Then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth have brought me before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offences. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have been possibly tampered with evidence was me. I had access because I was the second in command of the investigation. Yes, you, but there's also another, Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in the case. Okay, so I think one thing we need to show is the unstable jar. Okay, it was some guy at the door, so family stealing with them, so I'll talk more. I just found this in the safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? For a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence is none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why taking all the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. As you summarised, I can never disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yeah, that's more accurate than cooperate. So let's ask about these orders. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered the murder weapon while inspecting the body. Murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this is a knife stuck in it. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I just couldn't leave the knife on him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. That'd be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he's already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that's the reason for your bandage in your right hand? Yes, it seems I got blood in the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. A star, huh? But why do you need to hide the Dark's knife so badly? Okay, this must be a final bit of evidence we need to know about. It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I never wanted it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. Ford got it, which reporters would have field day of that. So you wrapped the knife in the scarf and hid it. And led Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right, then I told my sister. Tell her what happened, and they asked her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone in the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them today. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received his orders from Chief Gant, first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted the fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade on his own. Oh, you mean? Not wanting the case to die, decided to make things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He already had stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. I'm afraid that that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. Ooh, so now it all ends. So thank you guys all for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you guys all next time, where we're going to be going into the final day of court. So hopefully see you guys all then. Bye.